Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Hi, how's everybody doing today? My name is PJ, and this is my not so secret diary. Oh no, I was trying to hide my shirt from you guys. Sorry, I look rough. I look really rough today. But I was gonna not go live, and then I feel like it's part of my routine. So I feel like I need to go live just to keep up my routine. But I don't know. I don't know what we're even going to talk about, guys, today. I really don't know. I'm at work because I was asked to work till 8 o'clock today, and I have been here since 7. It's rough. And I treated myself. This is Brewster's, you guys. And this is a chocolate chip cookie dough milkshake. Delicious. I don't need to be drinking milkshakes because clearly my state of my mood is taking toll on my looks and my body weight. So as of January 1st, I'm going to be doing my best to go on a diet. Anyways, nobody was expecting my life. This is how I always used to do it. And it's very hard to keep up with me when I am going live at random times because people don't really know. And they're like, well, I didn't know you were going to go live. And I'm like, well, I didn't know I was going to go live. So sorry. But I've kind of been keeping a low profile. Um, YouTube hasn't been fun for me for a while. There's a lot of drama back and forth. There's a lot of stuff being said right now. Um, yeah, I don't know why I suddenly have the sniffles. I've not sniffled all day long. So, hey Adele, good to see you. I absolutely have to say, my daughter and that Christmas and all of you guys that pulled together within 24 hours and got her the couple of gifts that she got more than a couple, but she only opened a handful, and I'm actually keeping other gifts for like later gifts for honor roll or some other good reward that she's going to get them for. But there was a lot of gifts that didn't have names on them, but I have to thank Froggy. I have to thank Kirsten. I have to Real Entertainment News. I have to thank Nezzy Pie, Billy. I have to thank Diligent Escape. I have to thank. Now I'm trying to rattle off everybody, and of course I'm going to miss somebody, and I hope I don't hurt anybody's feelings. My daughter got so many gifts. I'm so blessed, and I'm so thankful for you guys. Christmas went really well, and as you guys saw, my sister celebrates Christmas to the max. She's gonna have a fun time taking down all those decorations. Um, I've just been working since after Christmas and not really paying much attention to everything going on the internet. You know, one day at a time, one thing at a time. Right now, it's like 1 minute at a time. But ultimately, all things come out in the wash. The truth shall set you free. I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say here, you guys. I feel like I need my brows done. What's everybody been up to? Where is everybody? Oh, I hate milkshakes, especially when you get the kind that have the stuff in them, and then you can't. Ooh, that looks icky. You can't get it to come up through the straw. That drives me nuts. Probably should have put some makeup on before I went live, but oh well. So, um, yeah, everybody's probably exhausted. It didn't feel like Christmas. Right now here in Virginia, it's 74 degrees. It doesn't even feel like winter. And Virginia a lot of times has this up and down weird weather, but this is extremely weird, I feel. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but It's like 74 degrees. I think it's gonna rain, and it's all gloomy and icky outside, and I just don't like it. Plus, I'm already in my mood anyway. I think it's just contributing to it, and I don't like it. But ultimately, that's really all I wanted. I just wanted to make sure that I came up here and said, "Hey, I wanted to consistently do my lives on Wednesdays and not miss one because I'm feeling down." I don't wanna give off that energy to other people, though. So it's like, now that I'm here, I'm just kinda like, this is why I didn't really wanna do this because 'cause I'm not really feeling it. I'm not really wanting to go into all of what went down. I'm not really wanting to dissect drama or put anybody out on the block, even though I feel like it was done to me. And my thing is, I'm very straight up, I'm very straightforward. I tell on myself, I tell things that most people in the public don't need to know about. Um, and that's why I called this channel my Not So Secret Diary because I know I'm like that and I know, that's what I planned on doing. And it actually is helpful to me because I get to say what I want to say and then it's out. So I feel better. But I really don't like it. Hey, how are you, Shahid? Good to see you. I really don't like it when other people don't do the same things that I do or they don't follow the same moral code that I follow. And it's like, yeah, we're not going to discuss any of what happened in the public, but we have problems with a certain people. It begins with a P and ends with a J. Well, most of the people that you're talking to on the internet are not dumb. So it's like you may say you're kicking someone from your community, but you don't say their exact name altogether, like, "Oh, PJ," but you hint at the fact that, clearly A plus B equals C, and everybody that's listening is like, "Well, duh, A plus B has to equal C," and then you're like, "But I didn't talk about it publicly." What? Okay. Um, so with me, I don't really do the fake phony stuff. There's certain characters that lurk around here that are uh actively speaking behind the scenes on how much they hate certain people, and then they're like, "Hi hon, it was good to see you the other day in that live stream, and I just absolutely love you. We should have phone call later because I need to catch you up. We're just besties." And then like 2 seconds they're in Discord with everybody else, like, "Man, that bitch, I hate her. I do not trust her. I hate her guts." And I'm like, "What are you doing? Why are you doing that?" And then, I get told after I confront it, I get told, "Well, maybe, they just need to find some information out or something." What? No, I don't do that. I'm not somebody that can pretend. And that's my problem. That's my problem with a lot of aspects of life. I literally cannot sit here. And I think the mask has helped me. See, I'm playing with my mask. So, like, when I'm like this in customer service, okay, and somebody's like talking too much or taking a really long time to like spit out what they're wanting to do and it's annoying me. I'm just sitting here like, and it's like my face does not lie. Like I literally cannot thank God for this mask because it hides it a little bit. But if you would see me in real life and the person would be doing what they're doing, I would just be like, because that's how I am. I'm animated. But I can't sit around and pretend. Like, I cannot sit around continuously hanging out with a set group of people every day, 24/7, know everything about them, and suddenly find out that so and so is literally in everybody's DMs pretending like they're best friends, but yet they actively speak on how much they hate them. And I know about it. And I respect this as a person to the point where I've spoken out and said, "Hey, I love this person. Don't do that." And then they're like, "No, no, I'm not doing that." I'm like, "Okay, well, You are, you're still doing that, and I can't pretend like I don't know that it's happening. I can't just sit in the group comfortably like, "Hey, these people are not actually shitty people. I'm just pretending to not see what's happening, and I'm just gonna go about my business and pretend like it's not happening just so that I can have friends that were never friends to begin with." Because friends don't kick you when you're down. And most people that are somewhat normal, which I say normal like it's a thing anymore, but normal to me is like, the mental health problems are like this compared to like this. Okay. But most people that have similar qualities or traits to me or whatever, they would have some handful of friends at home, like in real life, which I do. And then, I made friends on the internet because I'm online all the time for work and I'm online for pleasure. And I made a YouTube channel. So it's like we instantly gravitate towards each other and make friends, and it's great. And at first, I had to remind myself, like, you don't make friends on the internet. But I've always done that. I had a best friend when I was 12 years old that I met on the internet, and it's really not a safe thing to do. Luckily, she didn't turn out to be like some sort of serial killer, and I was perfectly fine from it. But that's what happened to me. So it's like that's how I make friends apparently. Maybe I'm not good with face to face. I don't know what it is, but it's really hard because you really have to fully trust the person that's on the other end of the friendship. And I've made some amazing friends here from this platform. I really have, but they were never in that circle. So they're out there still. They are out there. Good people are still out there, and you can make friends with the internet, but more times than not, it doesn't work. Like, for example, actually, no, scratch that. I don't even know what I was trying to say with that, but my issue has been the enemy of my enemy. And I feel like I titled a stream like a couple of streams ago, The Enemy of My Enemy is Not My Friend. And the reason that I did that is because anytime that I've been part of any kind of community online, like through YouTube, I've decided to cut ties or, disagree with something and cut my losses. And then I had the option to go to the opposite side. Like, I left the Unirock people, and then it was like, "Oh, well, now you belong with Steve McRae and company." And I'm like, "Absolutely not. No way in hell." Because I don't agree with anything that man says. I don't agree with him, like, just absolutely not. No. Hey. And so a couple of my friends that left the Unirock community, I don't even know what his community would be called, just Unirock and company. But a couple of us that left at the same time, some of us who I'm not friends with currently, went over and joined the Steve McRae community because that's what you do. You join up with somebody that has a common enemy to you, or that's what the rules are for them. And I've never been a rule follower. I've never been a follower along of any people, really. I'm my own. I'm always been on my own. I've always been individual. I've always been out of the crowd, not fitting in, different. And an alien. When I, came here from Croatia, it's like you become an alien, and it's like a foreign individual that doesn't fit in. Hey, Scotland, good to see you. I remember that mass exit. Yes. So, but my point in saying that is that, and I just realized this just recently, is that that's how it works. And it's like there's some kind of rule book or some kind of set of rules that you're supposed to be following that I'm not aware of or that I'm blatantly disregarding because I would have to eat crow and suck in all of my moral aptitude and everything that I've stood for my entire life in order to go from one community to another, aka from Unirock to Steve McRae and company. It's not me. Just because I left some community because I disagreed and didn't like what was going on or didn't agree with what was happening does not mean that I'm instantly a part of the enemy's team, which it wouldn't be my enemy anymore because, when you're on one side, you've always got somebody that you're fighting with, which that's a whole nother thing. Why can't we be coexistent? Why can't we be friendly? I mean, YouTube is such a giant platform. There's literally millions of people on YouTube all day long, and it's like, we must be bored housewives or something, like, so that we can't coexist together without having just civil conversations. It's like there always has to be some kind of fight with somebody. It's what sells, it what brings the drama, I guess. It's just entertainment for some, but when it's like your real deal feelings and it involves you personally and emotionally, it's exhausting. Some of these people, I don't understand how they function because I'm a very deep emotional person and I can suck in other people's energies because, like, if you're feeling down and I'm in the same vicinity as you, I can truly feel that pain. And so on the internet, it's kind of the same. I'm like, I suck in and connect to people in a special way sometimes. And it's like, when it involves your actual feelings and emotions, it is exhausting. And with everything else that's been going on, I've literally been going to work, going home, and going to sleep like 90% of the days that I've been at work and that I've been, functional. It's been really hard. And coming on here and having this platform and being able to say how I feel and what's happened and what's been going on, it's relieving because I can get it off my chest and I can be done with it. It's like, now that I said it out loud and you guys heard me, now I'm good. Now I can move on with my life. But there's times where the stuff continues, and when it's stuff with my real life and when it's stuff that I have that I'm going through continuously, you're going to hear about it all the time. But with these online communities, it's just there's a set of rules, and it's like apparently the second that you step out of line of those rules, you become ostracized. Is that a proper word? Because you don't agree with the same hate group of people. I haven't had that problem since middle school, where a group of friends that I had all of a sudden decided that they didn't like one of the friends that was in the group, and everybody else had to discontinue friendship with this person, or else they were going to be ostracized too. It's not for me. And if all it took was a simple, "Hey, let's be adults and squash stuff and just go about our business, not talk about each other. We're gonna do it publicly so that people can see that we're adults and that you don't always have to just fight with people." Um, if that can turn everything upside down the way that it did, good for you. Your loss. Supposedly, there's so much more to it, and they don't think that I'm gonna discuss that either because it's actually a personal thing that I went through. But, if I gotta discuss all of it, I'll discuss all of it. And that's the part where I'm like, y'all should have known me by now. Y'all should have known that I'm literally gonna talk myself into a hole, dig it, and bury myself on top of, the hole. I would rather be 100%, and I would rather be straight up with all of you than sit here and pretend like I'm something that I'm not all day, any day. And if that means that I look like an asshole, and if that means that I've got to suck up and say something that I've done that's not grand, so be it. Because I'm human. I've always said I was human. I make mistakes. I typed out some stuff to AZ that I should not have typed out, and I'm sorry for that. See, I made a mistake. Simple, right? Does that mean I need to go, make friends with the person that, now is on the opposite side and like because we have a common hatred of somebody? I can't roll with that. And then it's like, no, that's not what it's about. Yes, it is. Yeah, it is. At least own up to what you stand for. I got french fries from Hardee's. It's my dinner. I didn't expect to be working till 8, but she called me like an hour ago and was like, yeah, I need you to stay till 8. I'm like, 7 to 8. Good times. And they're already cold. Anyways, I've already said more than I should. So, I should go. I need to finish my fries. They're actually really cold already, and I just got them right before I started this live. But I'll be back for sure. I'm eating French fries from McDonald's or Hardee's. I don't know why I said McDonald's and a milkshake. Clearly, I'm trying to get fatter. Maybe if I look like Foodie Beauty soon, maybe I'll have like this giant channel and like millions of people watching me while I eat food. That doesn't sound like fun. I'm kind of starting to look like her. Oh my god. I really don't want to go back into work. It's so gloomy outside. I need a nap. What am I doing? I'm not doing anything. Oh, Foodie Beauty. Yeah. I've definitely let myself go and I need to work on that. I really do. Because this is ridiculous. And I don't have any makeup on. And then I realized that I was going live not with StreamYards, with YouTube, and YouTube doesn't have an avatar. So I'm like, oh no. No, I'm just kidding. This is really cool headbands. I miss where YouTube used to be fun, you guys. Let me show you some of my makeup. I have my makeup with me. Thank you. I love you, Scotland. That was the sweetest thing. You didn't have to, though. I'm not sure I believe you. Let's see. I got this cute little I Love Revolution palette. And I don't want to hear about your pound loss. I'm a fat whale. And let's see. It's this cute little. I got it because I think it was Leah Jane Jade. She was showing stuff at TJ Maxx and she showed this little palette and it was mint choco chip. I Love Revolution, and she said this was squishy. And so I'm like, oh, I need a squish stress reliever toy thingy. And so I went and got it just because this is squishy. And yeah. It is really squishy. Whoop, whoop. Look at me. That's pretty cool. Look at me looking at you looking at me. Um, what else do I gotta show you guys? Oh, there's this pink sugar hairspray. It's like a perfume, but it's like specifically for hair. It's called hair perfume. Oh, isn't it squishy, Hannah? I knew I sent you one. This is for when you don't take showers. No, I'm just kidding. But it really smells really, really good. And I like that. And Michelle is texting me and doesn't realize that I'm live. Somebody tell her. Oh yeah, I gave you the pinks because I already had pink. I got a couple of them when I went to TJ Maxx. It was either TJ Maxx or Marshalls, but I got a couple of them and I wanted to share my wealth because I definitely have more things than I know what to do with. I'm very blessed. And here's my highlighter palette, and I don't know if I like it because this is like not a foundation. It's more of like a cream. And for highlighter, it's kind of hard to get a cream product on the face and to look good like as it is the foundation, the actual powder. Because for me, powder seems like an easier option. And so I actually went to Dollar General and got this yesterday. I just went shopping for no reason. That's kind of what happens when you're depressed, I guess. You eat and you shop. Some people do opposite. I wish I was them. Some people just stay at home, don't eat, and yeah. Um, But, this is the foundation powder, and there's actual directions, which I desperately need because I will look clown-like if somebody allows me to. And what else do I have? I feel like there was a couple things I wanted to show you guys. Oh, yeah! I think I have it in here. I don't know why. Oh, yeah, okay. This was another thing that I got recommended on a YouTube video. I think it was Leah. It might have been Kim Munoz, I think it is. But it was Perfect Cover BB cream, and it applies like a really, really smooth satin foundation. I love this. I love this so much. I don't have it on though. I don't have anything on. But yet here I am. Oh, and then I got this because highlight is life. And yeah, I got this from Dollar General yesterday also. Like I really truly don't need this stuff and I'm just like I went to Dollar General because I started seeing hairs coming up and I couldn't find my expensive tweezers that I usually carry around with me everywhere I go. And I'm like, this is gonna drive me nuts. I have to get tweezers. So I ran into Dollar General and literally bought contour, highlighter, I bought lashes, I bought did I actually get tweezers? I think I did. I did. And then I got like a coloring book and like I mean, I went all out for no reason. None. Oh, I got concealer. Concealer. And it's open for whatever reason. See? So, I actually have 20 minutes. I should probably try and put some makeup on. That way, the people that come to the front desk at the dealership don't run away screaming. Well, they won't be able to see anything but my eyeballs. So maybe we should focus on the eyes. Focus on the eyes. Adrienne Curry. She was I knew that name sounded familiar. She does makeup and sells Avon. No, I need to look her up. She's really pretty. I think she has, like, my hair color, and didn't she have blue eyes? I like to take tips from people that look kinda like me, like this, and Toddy has blue eyes too, but Toddy did a review of this Catrice foundation, and I literally ran to Ulta to buy it because she said it was the best the best, deal foundation under $20. It was like $11, I think. And I got her same shade because I was like, well, I kind of look like her skin color and I have the same color hair. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do. We'll be the same. And luckily it worked. And it worked really well. That's another one that works and looks really great. I really, really like that when I find a good beauty influencer that actually kind of like I relate to and that I could match skin colors with, and my daughter just called and it disconnected my live for a second. And I was sitting here trying to figure out how to get this to work. And I was like, oh my word, there's filters. Normal, beam, pop, crush. This looks like my favorite Snapchat filter. Am I muted? No, I'm not muted. What? Hey, OG. No, Ava called. And so when I was trying to figure out how to get back to being online, I realized that there's filters right here. So now I'm filtered. Deal with it. No what? Why are you saying no? Hey, OG. What? No. Why are you saying no? You don't like my Snapchat filter face? Now I don't feel like I have to put makeup on. Even I can't get this to go away. Oh, there it goes. Now I feel fabulous. Ta-da! And that was it, you guys. I'm done with my makeup tutorial and my full look. How do I look? Yeah, my daughter called and it froze me, and so then I couldn't figure out how to turn it back on. And then I found the oh. Oh! Thank you. And then I found the filters and now I feel pretty. So now I'm back and we can talk. Hey Alex. It's a good time. I'm serious though. If I keep eating, I'm gonna look like Foodie Beauty, and then we're gonna just sit here and talk while I just eat. I need to look back and see if her content like had any makeup, because I think that we do have similar skin color, if that matters. I was just talking about that. Thank you. Yeah, me too. Well, it's what I was saying it earlier, how like everybody has to have some kind of conflict with somebody, and the reason for that is because it's entertaining. And so currently her and her conflict and her situation and whatever else, it's entertaining. But no, no, she did not. I thought that was the night before. That was not last night. There's no way. If she went back to Nader's last night, oh my God, I'm done. I feel bad for her. Anyways, I need to close it up. I have to go back into work in 15 minutes and I don't want to. I don't want to. It's so hot. It's still 74. Undertone is important, especially when ordering foundations online. Yes. No, she did not. Dee Dee left and she went and edited his video. Why? Why? Everybody said it. They said she was going to. It's gonna rain here too. It's just not raining yet, and it's, like, in that middle, like, gonna rain, not raining stage where it's, like, super gloomy, and it just feels icky. It's, like, super humid. It's 75 degrees outside. I don't like it either. So, yeah, now that I feel like I look great on camera, I'm like, "Should I even bother putting makeup on?" I probably should. Oh, and I got this amazing, perfume. It's called My Way, and it's by Armani. It smells amazing, but I don't wanna mix my smells because I just sprayed my hair down with that spray perfume, hair perfume. So, and then this is the only lipstick I have in my purse, you guys. Now with the filters, you can't really see the color very well. That's the thing. It's like you either get a pretty face or you get accurate colors. Ooh. What are you in Seattle? Oh, gee, it's been raining for weeks there. Ew. Ew, ew, ew. The rain is nice every now and then, like a really good thunderstorm, but not for weeks at a time. That's depressing. This is Southern California, the rain. I know you're in the UK. I was just making a joke. That wasn't funny. But yeah, I don't I don't know why I have my car on. I don't have the air conditioning on or anything, so I don't know why. And I have my earpiece in. I'm not listening to any audio. It's like I'm all kinds of messed up today. And the people today, they're on a whole 'nother planet too. It's so weird. There's this lady that came up and wanted to pay for her bill, but she's like, "Did I get my coupon?" And I'm like, "Yes." And she's like, "Well, show it to me." And I'm like, "Okay." Um, well, this is the amount that it was, and this is the amount that it is now after we deduct your coupon." And she's like, "Well, that doesn't make any sense. How do you get this from that, from this, from that?" I literally had to pull out a notepad and, like, do beginner math with her, and she was like, "Oh, I guess I get it now." And I'm like, "You guess? Clearly you got your discount. You got, like, a $500 discount. So you got your discount." It's like, if you buy a Mercedes, you should expect to pay Mercedes prices for service anytime you get service. Like, a simple diagnostic check is like $170. You should expect that. If you've got Mercedes money and you pay for a Mercedes, you're gonna pay $170 just for somebody to look under your hood and tell you, "Hey, that's broken." I need to turn this filter off because I look like a weirdo. It's like I'm changing colors as we speak. All right, that's normal. I'm like, what is happening? Is the sunlight going down as we speak? Oh, I noticed the light out here turned on. The street light turned on, but oh, don't get him started, OG. We've already seriously had enough of that troll and his fucking harassment. Anyways, I need to go. I gotta get back into work. And now that my pretty filter face is not here, I don't want to be here anymore either. Anyways, wish me luck, you guys. I'm at work until 8. Send me stuff to watch, give me some suggestions because, like, I'm bored to tears. And yeah, I need to go back to work. On that note, I will see you guys next time. Bicycle.